Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to, as of now, the conclusion of our Fast and Furious film series commentaries. And
Yeah.
today, not only are we introducing a special guest star with us, say hello, Mr. Guest Star.
Hello, Mr. Guest Star.
Yes, it's Deji, by the way. But we are also commentating on the first Fast and Furious spin-off.
That's
Welcome
right.
Welcome to Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw, or as it's known in America, Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, because apparently America likes adding the word presents to stuff. Or as it's known in Japanese, it's continuing our tradition, Wild Speed Super Combo.
Yes, what
I
a
love that
super
name.
combo.
Apparently, Japanese people thought it was like some McDonald's tie-in or something.
Basically,
What, did they think
Dej,
it was a
over.
sequel to Initial D?
Basically, Dej, the overall franchise name in Japan is Wild Speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because it's not enough to be fast and furious. No, Japan have got to be wild.
So, Dej, we understand that you're a Fast and Furious fan who sadly missed out on our initial commentaries, but might be around for the Generations commentaries of this series.
Yeah, because none of you guys told me. I mean, yes, of course.
But of course.
All right. So let's get started. Start before the Universal logo in 3, 2, 1, click.
Oh boy, this will be interesting. So the first movie was good. The second movie I felt was good. Maybe not as great as the first, but still pretty good. 3 was...
Oh, using the
Problematic,
Quicksilver theme from Days of Future Past now, are you?
4 sadly felt like a mess to us, ironically, which felt like more of a disappointment than the third one. 5 was awesome. 6 was great. 7 is still, in my opinion, the best Fast and Furious movie of the bunch. And then there's 8, which is also pretty great, but a slight step down from 7.
8 was just a lot of fun.
It was. Again, our only main problem was people being way too quick to forgive Shaw for killing Han. And yes, folks, we've seen the trailer for Fast and Furious 9. As far as the group knew, Han was still dead. So anyway, so now we come to the spin-off. I wonder if the spin-off will become so big that it'll pull a Persona and end up overshadowing Fast and Furious.
The main series. Yeah,
Okay, serious question. Is the volume working for anybody on your VCL?
It seems fine for me. Oh, wait, you have to toggle with the speaker down in the right bottom corner if you want to tinker with the volume of the player.
Meanwhile, we've got a fight scene. Okay.
Yes.
I should have mentioned the director earlier. The director this time is David Leitch, aka the director of John Wick 1, and also Atomic Blonde and Deadpool 2.
Interesting. What on earth is happening here?
A robbery.
It's never just a simple robbery these days.
Nope. You have to type in codes and all sorts.
What are they stealing? Transformium? Hey, Idris Elba.
Yep. That's our main villain.
Ha! Wow, he's very blatant about being the bad guy. What the?
Yep. Idris Elba has got a special cybernetic implants that make him stronger.
Okay, say it with me, folks. Remember when this series was just about street racing? But seriously, though, we went from street racing to now, I guess, superheroes and supervillains. I don't know about you, but I'm getting the fuck out of this.
And, whoa.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, no, she's still alive, amazingly.
Oop. Aye. Well, could be worse.
Okay.
I guess that's to stop him from getting it.
What, is she gonna inject it into herself?
Hook it to my veins. Damn, Mr. Elby, your acting is so amazing. I couldn't tell that you changed your voice.
A remote controlled motorcycle, ain't that the best?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who.
What do you think the movie's named after? Ah, yes. So now we got the two differing lifestyles of. Yeah, okay. I know it's meant to be the different lifestyles of the characters, so I'm pretty sure it's The Rock's and Jason Statham's actual different lifestyles.
So, Dej, who's your favorite Fast and Furious character?
I'm gonna say Brian O'Connor.
Ah, I see. The cop. Of course it's raining where Shaw is.
Because it's England.
Would you say that works, Dwibs?
He said BRB.
Oh. Sure, would you say...
That's what... Well, yes, because it's what the country looks like right now. So.
Rain and heat. What the heck kind of fashion is she wearing?
I'm not sure where we're at right now, but like high fashion is weird in general. So.
Well, okay. Well, Shaw was in London, so I guess that's the latest London fashion craze.
Club thing, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't go clubbing.
Meanwhile, this is in Los Angeles. And he means it, too.
Yep.
Kind of whoop-ass, eh? Gee, I wonder where he got that from.
Is it from when his good old co-actor called him a candy ass?
It was interesting. Around this decade, Jason Statham was constantly bouncing in and out of theatrical film territory and straight-to-TV territory.
Mm-hmm.
Also got to rescue the wine, at least.
But of course.
Of course, you have to rescue the wine.
Oh,
all right, so
that's gonna hurt.
Okay, so basically the plot of this movie is that the virus that the woman at the beginning of the movie injected herself with is a super virus.
Oh, never mind.
It's basically a super,
anyway. Probably not the best.
It's a super virus, and you have to try and.
No, I know, right?
It's basically a super virus, and they have to try and get it back before it can destroy half the world.
Anyway, in regards to the candy ass thing, as far as we know, Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel have reconciled at this point. So, I guess this means that they'll actually film scenes together in Fast and Furious 9.
I don't think he's in Fast and Furious 9.
Probably not because John Cena's in that movie, and
Oh.
yeah, there.
What? Does Dwayne Johnson have an issue with John Cena too?
Yes.
Seriously? Wow.
Well, I
Well,
thought that was a storyline thing.
But you know, the storyline was based off a real thing that happened, right?
Oh.
Well, sometimes the best stories are gotten from real life, I guess.
So
Because basically John Cena in his prime made fun of The Rock for saying he abandoned wrestling to go to Hollywood.
oh, the irony! Only to do the
well,
same
mind
thing
if that.
himself later.
Well, to be fair to Cena, at that point, he was starting to get to the point in your 40s where you're not exactly on top of your wrestling game. Exactly.
No, this was before he was in his 40s. This is when he was like.
No, I meant by the time Cena left to go Hollywood full time.
Oh yeah. So it was just like.
Oh, the
Yeah,
irony.
Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw.
Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Seriously, why did we add presents?
Because to let you know it's a spin-off.
I guess.
And Hobbs's daughter's getting great grades.
Making her old man proud. Oh, a family tree. Remember, it's about family, Johnson.
Vin Diesel's not here.
So ain't that funny? So Johnson finally reconciles with Diesel, only to have to deal with the fact that he may still have a feud with Cena. Wow. Is there anyone else Johnson has an issue with that we can add to the Fast and Furious franchise?
I don't know.
Oh, your brother. Hello, foreshadowing. For reference sake, audience, this is the only Fast and Furious movie I've not seen yet. That's right, in the span of a few weeks, Dwibs was so nice to enlighten me on the entire Fast and Furious franchise.
Yep.
This is also the only movie I haven't seen, so...
Yeah. It was quite an interesting few weeks, going from literally Fast and Furious 1 to the megaton of action that is Fast and Furious 8. Also, yeah, someone's got a big appetite.
I want all those pancakes.
Okay. So, of course, Shaw's mother is in prison, and she's apparently a huge risk, despite being
She tried to
71.
Well, I mean, she did try to escape.
Okay, Des, get ready, and click.
Alright. Thank God I can hear again.
Yay.
Hey, you can always
Yeah,
turn...
this movie is something, isn't it, at the moment?
Yes. By the way, Des, you can turn on subtitles. This
Oh
copy
yeah,
comes with it.
subtitles were on,
Oh,
but
right.
it was just like no, it's annoying.
Wow. Deckard has a sister.
Wow. So first his brother, who's Gaston, and now a sister, too?
It's like the series makes stuff as it goes. Remember, John Cena is now Vin Diesel's brother.
His twin brother!
Honestly, it's
No.
pretty fun this way.
No,
It's
no,
like-
no, not twin.
did-
Just brother.
Did Takeshi Yamazaki ghostwrite this?
Aw, look at that. They were just the nicest siblings ever. With their
Blowing things
explosives
up.
and everything.
Blowing things up is perfect sibling bonding.
Wow, who knew that British families could be this, intense?
That's the thing, Joe, but we're polite.
No,
Even
you're
when
not.
you rob banks.
No, you're not.
We say please.
No, you don't.
You did try to overtax America, to be fair.
I mean, to be fair, we rightfully so, allegedly.
Oh, no,
There's
no, no.
apparently more to that story.
Yeah.
She's not gonna behave herself, is she?
She doesn't look like the type to behave.
Yeah, look, see?
so-
Well, I mean, she's played by Helen Mirren, for one thing. Pleasant lady and all, but she's definitely very good at playing, Oh, yeah, so yeah, Ryan Reynolds is in this movie. I'll admit, that is a casting decision I did not expect at all, even on the day I saw the film in the cinema.
Yeah.
Neither did I. What is this,
Reynolds
like a...
was not advertised in the marketing at all.
I mean, that's good. I think Dwayne was like, he stole my job as Detective Pikachu. I don't want it. Do not hire this man.
But yeah, so yeah, props to the movie for actually managing to keep it this bit a surprise.
Because
know,
it's
right?
just because his appearance is just what 5 minutes in total.
And I'm guessing Ryan Reynolds and David Leitch, who got very chubby when making Deadpool 2, so that's how Ryan Reynolds was in this film.
Well, I am glad that, they didn't do the shill thing and, try and market the heck out of this, because some studios have been shallow enough to, emphasize this person, giving them top billing, and then only showing
Wait,
them...
you've been watching Game of Thrones?
Oh, snap. That's not
That's
a...
not-
And this film came out in 2019, so...
Oh, goody. That was the year that Game of Thrones died in a lot of people's hearts.
Well, I mean,
There's
the
a
series
recent
ended that year
exam-
anyway, so...
Example of that, I can't think of it. It's like, oh, this character is gonna be barely in this.
Oh,
Yeah, at the very least, I didn't try and say, "Oh, Ryan Reynolds is in the movie."
How do you even?
I love how casual he is about this whole thing.
That's kind of, a lot of his thing. So, but I like it.
Hey, not in front of the kids.
Or the general public.
Yeah, that's interesting. The Rock has to work for Ryan Reynolds.
I feel like there's some meta context to this. So he has to work for the man who stole his Detective Pikachu role.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Game of Thrones reference.
Oh, timing. Although this would have been all are made far in advance, so it's whatever.
That's the thing, though, Shiroi. This was made just the right year for Game of Thrones to have season 8. Oh boy.
It was kind
Okay.
of.
So go on.
Oh no, you're gonna explain something about the movie, I guess. So go
Alright,
ahead.
So yeah, filming of the movie took place. It started in. Okay, bear in mind this film came out in August of 2019. Filming started in September 2018 in London, and then they moved. Then they went to Glasgow to recreate London. I guess they couldn't afford to film there very long. Then North Yorkshire, and then Hampshire. And then they went to Hawaii. And they wrapped production up in January 2019.
Hey.
You can tell he's British because he says, "I don't give a toss."
Anyway, you were about to say, Shiroi?
It was just kind of funny watching my mum go from marathoning every season of Game of Thrones up to 8 in little over a month, really enjoying it, only to finally watch the 8th season when it premiered and go, well, this was crap.
Wow. Oh, so
She
had...
committed so much of her time to binge watching the entire thing, and then that happened.
Season 8 of Game of Thrones truly is amazing.
Oh, okay. So apparently people from the States can set up black cells in London.
Uh-oh.
I'm
That's
pretty sure the British government won't have any issue with that.
Are you two competing over who's better than whose? How
They
impressive.
secretly love each other. That's the entire point of this movie.
Who is that guy? The British one. Or
What, this one here?
yeah.
No, it sounds American.
Well,
Yeah.
because he's in England.
Well, you know, maybe he's an American traveling. Oh.
Who cares? But who is he? That
Oh,
actor.
hey.
Oh, the
hey.
actor?
Hey guys, I referenced
Chris?
She-Hulk because we're owned by Universal.
Do you know the actor for that guy, Dwebs?
What, the guy playing
The one who was on the phone earlier.
Deuce in London?
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly.
I feel like we should know
Rob
him.
Delaney? Oh, yeah, Rob Delaney. He's an American, and he's been in stuff. Oh, he was also in Deadpool 2.
Oh,
I thought I recognized him from somewhere.
He played Peter.
Oh. Oh god, considering what the general public think of J.K. Rowling, calling it a Harry Potter voice may be considered a war crime.
well, this movie is a lot of awkward, isn't it?
This entire you're fighting to prevent a bioweapon that's going to cause a worldwide pandemic. This movie is
That's rule number 1 about Fast and Furious. First comes the dick measuring, then comes saving the world.
No, I'm saying in terms of timing.
Oh.
Yeah, like what
Watching
this
it in
movie is
hindsight.
about and the current situation.
Oh, yes, like, holy cow. It's like this movie was a time capsule made for, well, this year in general.
Wait.
Actually, didn't you guys... Okay, to be fair, Dom was kind of the one in... Yeah, Dom was the more...
there.
Yeah, Dom was there.
He was the Dom one.
How will these two cope working together?
This is a buddy cop story.
It is, isn't
yeah.
it?
They'll
Hey.
learn to like each other.
It's funny, wasn't Fast and Furious 2 also a buddy cop story?
More like cop recruiting convict story.
I guess.
I'd just like to remind you that the Fast and Furious timeline is basically 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, then 3, then 7.
7, 8.
Yeah, I know,
I mean,
right?
in terms of timelines that bounce about a bit, it's not the worst.
Yeah, it's not like Street Fighter where it's Street Fighter 1, then Alpha,
Oh,
then
God.
Street Fighter 2, then 4, 5, then 3.
Oh, God, I know, right?
It's even worse with Alpha because in Japan it's known as Street Fighter 0.
Oh, boy. It doesn't even make sense considering when it takes place. And on that session of what the hell is she wearing?
Great disguise.
Yes. Going disguised as Lady Gaga is a good idea.
Also, wait, hang on. A film from one of the John Wick directors that has a scene taking place in a nightclub with loud booming music and flashing lights.
Huh. This movie really is full of all the stops, isn't it?
They should get Keanu Reeves in Fast and Furious.
Oh god, imagine, Dwibs, Keanu Reeves, the villain or the new ally in Fast and Furious 10. Uh-oh.
Hi. Yeah, a gun in my desk.
Oh, Hobbs, you should know how this goes by now. Oh! Oh!
One thing I will say though, in terms of what the John Wick directors do in between making John Wick movies, I think David Leitch had a bit better luck with this movie than Chad Stahelski did when he wasn't a director when he but with the work he did on Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Was that movie good?
No.
Okay. It depends on what you were in for. I'll just say it right now. It was going good up until it kind of goes Ghostbusters 2016 in, like, the last quarter of the film. That said, it's not per se terrible or something. It's... okay.
I didn't like it.
I consider it basically Suicide Squad, but better. Make of that what you will.
Well, I mean, at least it
Just
wasn't.
knock him out with a toaster.
Yes.
Yes. Fast and Furious meet Deji. Deji meet Fast and Furious.
I'm a wrestler, not an MMA fighter.
Yeah, I mean, why not have a? I wonder if at some point Brock Lesnar might do a cameo in one of these movies.
Whoop.
Rock, not for nothing, but you will never know for your chokes.
Guess he's
Yeah,
thinking
that's why he
outside
always
the
did the rock
box.
bottom. And had the worst finisher in wrestling history.
Really?
Well, it's better than Wade Barrett's one.
That's still better than the people's elbow. Because he's not even hitting them with their elbow. If you see him land, he's just right next to them.
Oh, let me guess. Brixton is working for a man behind the curtain.
Is this your first time watching this?
Yes.
I think you've already seen it, haven't you, Droves?
Yeah, I have.
And you have, Deji. So it's just me
this
and
is my
Joe.
first time watching.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smart Alec. Dang.
Well, he did pick up a heavy table and use it for weightlifting, so
Huh.
you won't be too far off the truth there. And by the way, this particular character is played by Vanessa Kirby.
Hmm.
You know what her notable works?
Well, she was in Mission Impossible Fallout,
Oh, I
where she
remember
played
that.
the White Widow.
Have we seen that one yet?
No, not yet. We haven't
commentary-wise?
got there yet. But she was also in Jupiter Ascending.
Ooh.
I assume that movie's not good.
No,
It's from
it
it's
is
a
not.
Wachowski's movie post the first Matrix. But I don't think although I don't think it's their worst movie though.
And
Oh?
she's going to be in the next one, Mission Impossible 7.
Well, yeah, I mean, the recent, since Fallout and the previous movie have been from the same director, and since he's doing 7 and 8, that's going to be a recurring thing, I guess. No.
Mission Impossible and Fast and the Furious are pretty much the same series in terms of quality, from what I understand, because people are like, yeah, they just make a new one and no one complains. It's like, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
They
okay.
make it. What they do, they go all in on what they want to do, and they do it well.
Yeah, it's interesting because in ways they kind of have similar ways in how the first few movies were regarded. Like, okay, with Mission Impossible, first movie was for the most part regarded well, except for that plot twist, which are fans of the original series. did not care for.
Shiori, have you ever seen this kind of flirting before?
Zero chemistry indeed.
Maybe this is what that one scene in Last of Us Part 2 should have been. I don't know.
What, Joel web chatting with Ellie?
No, Abby and what's his name?
Owen.
there
Oh
we go.
God! Yes.
And now she's trying to do the people's elbow, so the people's eyebrow.
You know what's sad? That probably looks like a better sex scene than what they actually did.
Stop!
Oh, you've heard of it?
let's.
Who hasn't heard of it, Joe?
True.
We've had a near 45-hour rant of games. So let's...
Yeah, we have actually.
Ow.
Oh snap!
That's a new number.
Wait, is that a sister? Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the kind of conversation that's gonna get you punched in the face.
Okay. If there's one thing this movie excels at, it's the wit. Oh, yep. Oh.
Ew.
Well, snap. That just happened.
Yeah. Imagine when you were watching the first movie back in 2001, and you thought, oh, I wonder what the spin-off's going to be. Is it going to be about, where did those DVD players come from? Or,
Yeah.
how did Brian get his job as a police officer? Not, oh, I know, The Rock and Jason Statham are being attacked by three people. One of them is literally freaking Superman,
Yeah.
and I'm sailing from buildings.
I mean, I guess we wouldn't have imagined that film 7 would have been literally the film where a car flies from building to building, but here we are.
And
I love this bit coming up. He just takes the lift.
Wow.
Hey guys, I've got Vanessa Kirby.
And now, hey, I got a rock.
I got a rock.
Good for you, Charlie Brown. Okay. If there's one thing this film excels at, it's definitely the wit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, call it one. Well, Shaw calling Hobbs a wanker.
oh snap.
Ow.
It's amazing how everyone's just survived that. A-okay.
Deji, you remember what series we're watching?
I know.
yeah. Shaw gets to get off nice in the elevator while the Rock has to crash onto the roof of a car again.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Rock, but he has science on his side.
Man, not even the Undertaker gave him this much trouble.
Who don't you know, Shaw?
Did you understand? Shaw knows everyone. He even knows where you live.
Of course.
Decker Shaw is just James Bond as an anti-hero.
Yeah, pretty much. You know it'd be great? A crossover between Mission Impossible, Fast and Furious, and James Bond.
Well, Fast and Furious and James Bond I can get because of, at the very least the next Bond movie is going to be released by Universal.
Uh-huh.
Mission Impossible though,
By next one, you mean the current one that that was supposed to come out this year, or a future one?
the one that's supposed to come out this year.
Ah.
I thought Sony was making.
No, Universal. The girl, she's your sister.
We probably should all go, because there's an angry Idris Elba on our tails, and if there's one thing that many movies have shown is that when Idris Elba wants something, he comes until he gets it. Or he dies.
Well, that's interesting. This isn't the first time Idris Elba has played a bad guy in a movie.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. Have you seen The Luther?
Before this, 3 years before this, he was the main villain of Star Trek Beyond.
And then he was also Shere Khan.
He was also a villain in The Losers.
Oh, neat. I'll say this,
seen
though.
that film.
From what I've
And
seen...
he was the villain of Cats.
Oh, yes!
That entire movie is the villain, okay?
And that came out the same year this movie did and was also released by Universal.
Now, yes, even with Cats, one thing I've noticed is that when Idris Elba plays a villain, it tends to be a villain who's, like, extremely determined, like, to the point where their entire life goal is consumed by the mission, essentially. I guess it's just an interesting type. Like, hell, even Shere Khan is pretty much dead set to kill Mowgli.
Well, okay, I'll put it this way. I haven't seen Cats myself, but if even Andrew Lloyd Webber didn't like the movie, then yeah.
Stock scream effects.
Let me put it like this. Even furries didn't like the movie.
The only person I know that's seen it multiple times is Little Karibo.
Didn't he, like, watch it multiple times just so he could make a proper critique of it?
I guess, but it's like you've seen that. I've seen him watch that.
Anyway,
movie for
back
months.
to a competently made movie set in London.
So, good old London traffic, eh, Dwibs?
Yeah, I got. Where's all the traffic jams?
I mean, it wasn't. Didn't the last one take place in New York? and there was barely any traffic.
Well, that's one. Well, I mean, the last one had cars literally raining down on people.
Yeah.
You just got caught by the arm of the rock law. It tends to happen a lot with our villains in this franchise. Well, there you go. Oh, snap.
Fat.
Now I know he's just taking the piss if he's calling the rock fat. Oh. Okay, so his motorcycle is part transformer. Good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Fast and Furious. Now I got the fucking Transformers here.
Okay, so I remember a teacher in high school told me this is just one over glorified car commercial, but I rarely see any car commercials promoting these movies.
You'd think that, car commercials would promote Fast and Furious.
Are
Like,
they terrified that people will keep crashing their cars like they do in this movie?
But yeah, I mean, seriously though, there have been some pretty amazing cars that would have been great for commercials. Uh-oh. Of course you realize this means war.
This means war.
Another movie that Jason Statham was in with Jet Li.
Huh.
Well, I mean, mind you, Statham was in a Newbie Bowl movie.
Jason.
So.
Oh God, he was basically.
What movie?
Basically, in the name of
the king.
Get this, Deds. Jason Statham is apparently Burt Reynolds' son in that movie.
In the Name of the King?
It's based off of a video game series. But yes, I kid you not, Jason Statham is apparently the son of Burt Reynolds.
Also, damn, Idris Elba's character is great spin guy.
Yes. So, congratulations. Now all of London is after you.
So this is what cancel culture looks like.
Damn.
Wow,
So
didn't know London could show foreign language TV channel coverage.
I guess you guys are more inclusive than we thought. Oh. I like to imagine that they planned it out. It's like, alright, here's how it goes. I'll have my back turned to him, and then I'll turn around slowly, and then catch up with him, and then he'll run right into you.
Isn't it a bit convenient that they were like that they're out in the public even though they're wanted fugitives, not wearing any disguise or anything like that?
Maybe The Rock is wearing glasses. So what is the big plot twist that the person speaking to him is Charlize Theron from Fast and Furious 8?
That's the thing, we don't know who this voice is.
Oh, I guess we'll find out later, or Maybe they're planning a franchise out of this spin-off.
What do you think?
I'll say this. I just hope it's not one of those cases where it comes back to bite them in the rear, because so many times there's a bout where, oh, we're so sure we're going to get a sequel, then turns out they don't get a sequel, so stuff goes unanswered. I hate when that happens. I'm looking at you, Mystery Man from the Amazing Spider-Man duology. Daddy's kind of a wanted fugitive right now.
Did he just let himself in?
I wonder.
I mean, you can go in and make your own pancakes.
I love you 3000. Yeah, your dad's kind of a wanted fugitive, honey. What is this? One of those cleansing viruses that will supposedly eliminate the weak and leave the strong over for a better, perfect world?
Ah.
Oh God! You're right! This movie!
Screaming internally.
I know, right? Figures. Would you call it Mission Impossible?
Yes.
So what's the most godforsaken part of the planet then?
Everyone in the room, I think.
The
Carpenter's
Carpenter's
Arms,
Arms. What is this,
Wonder
like?
Is this the same pub they went to in Kingsman or something?
I was about to say, is this like a Kingsman entrance, Twibs?
Looks like it.
Wow, they made quite the recovery after Golden Circle, I see. Again, why have there not been more car commercials out of
Oh, look,
Fast and
see,
Furious?
they referenced the Italian Job.
Yeah. Get it? Because Statham was in that movie.
Yes.
The 2003 one.
Right.
Yeah, we know.
No, I think it was 2005, so I think I got it.
I'll admit, I actually did like the Italian stunt job.
Yeah, that was a
It's
good
just
movie.
Italian job, Jova.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
talking about the roller coaster called the Italian stunt job.
It had Mark Wahlberg in it, right?
I believe so.
God. Hold on, let me check the casting.
I mainly remember Jason Statham.
And it came out in 2003.
Ah,
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
So yeah, how are they gonna get out of the country?
Seth Green was in it.
huh. Yeah, that's right. He was the Napster guy.
The girl from Mad Max Fury Road was in it. Charlize Theron?
Oh, Charlize Theron.
All right,
Really?
so
Yeah.
what are their cover identities going to be then?
And Edward Norton was also in this.
Yes. So,
Well,
how about that, dude? Charlize Theron and Statham went from one heist franchise to another together, it seems.
what was the other?
Oh, Charlize Theron and Statham.
All right.
No, what
Okay. All right, guys. It's time to see the new identities they'll be having.
Oh, basically, Charlize Theron shows up in Final.
Right. So basically, she's a computer nerd.
She looks cute.
Franz Shaw gets to be Franz Goober. And as for The Rock, Mike Cox Small.
Detained.
It just took me to realize what the pun is exactly.
Dang.
So not only do you get an embarrassing nickname, you get arrested. So you did all that just to embarrass him and stop him from coming with you because you think he's going to be a hindrance.
Hey, kids. So, come to think of it, where is your brother, Shaw? Like, we saw...
Don't worry about it. Man, it's a good thing that they didn't kill him in the end to the Furious 7, right?
Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Don't worry, guys. Mike Cox Small is safe.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
He's actually upset.
He doesn't have a comeback.
Yep, he can't think of nothing. I mean, at least about, but then again, I guess that's a little bit of payback for giving him such an embarrassing name.
Yeah. Oops. I love how people always manage to set up things just right for shocking people. What are you two just gonna kiss and make out? Oh, so that's what this is about. He's being an overprotective brother. Oh God, yeah, this is the fourth time.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How did they save the world in 5?
Well, okay, yeah. To be fair, this was the fourth time, so I think he's counting 6, 7, and 8 as saving the world, and this was the fourth time. Whereas 5 was more about, catching the drug dealer.
What was 6's plan again?
6 was basically the one where Michelle Rodriguez turned out to amazingly have survived and was working for Gaston.
Somehow.
Yeah, and
But it's like, what exactly?
as something like they were getting this super duper big weapon or whatnot, and that would somehow allow them to take over the world. I'll admit, I don't remember the intricate details. All I remember was big super weapon. It would
Guys,
take.
just get a room.
Seriously, Shaw, you shouldn't be worrying about him impregnating your sister so much as him having sex with you at this point.
Oh,
Oh! Speak of the devil, Kevin Hart?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, another
Comes out of
surprise.
the entire theater erupted when he showed up
In laughter, I guess.
and clapped.
Yeah, honestly, I gotta give this movie credit. It could have easily have, advertised these cameos, but no, it didn't, and they work out pretty well. Kevin Hart's kind of a regular with Johnson, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Maybe David Leitch said, I need someone famous to make a cameo, but that I could keep secret." And then Dwayne suggested, because he was a producer as well as Jason Statham, why not I call Kevin?
So apparently this guy's a spy as well.
Hmm.
Statham's like, what movie did this guy even come from all of a sudden?
Jumanji.
Yeah,
about-
the next level did come out later this year.
Huh.
Next level. Yeah, I liked the next level. And well, mainly because it gave The Rock and Kevin Hart to do some stuff a bit differently than they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh, God. No, it would be so awesome, guys.
Sorry, it's called Hobbs and Shaw.
This is so meta. Like, holy cow.
Not Hobbs, Shaw, and Kevin Hart. This is a very interesting form of interrogation.
Oh boy, a shooting range.
Ah.
Bad answer. Oh, a flamethrower. Jeez, you British really don't value human life that much.
Maximum £3.50. Okay, what's the population of the Earth?
Like several billion. Ooh.
Ah. Moscow. So yeah, 7.594 billion. So £3.50 times that is see, apparently according to Idris Elba, the entire human race is worth 265,790,000,000.
Would you say that's a
In
lot?
terms of what?
Pounds.
Weight or money?
Money.
Okay. I was about to like.
Yeah, you got a kit out.
Of course.
Margarita.
Well, I guess it's not somebody who hates him for once.
So yeah, you know, I wonder if that was the scene was made just so Jason actually.
Hey, it's that technology that every big heist or superhero movie has.
Yeah, the futuristic map. Oh yeah. Oh, sure. You missed one of my favorite parts of the movie.
And that is...
Honestly-
Statham gave the rest of the guys nicknames so that to make names so that they could escape England. And he gave The Rock the name Mike Coxmore.
Huh. Also, these maps don't really seem futuristic to me as they do museum displays.
You're expecting realism in this series, Shuri? No, even when it was relatively down to earth.
I don't
Oh,
expect
wait.
realism from this.
This character, she's like in the posters, but she's barely in this movie.
Ah.
Hell, Wikipedia doesn't even list to her actress.
Huh.
Okay, she's played by Isa Gonzalez.
Never heard of that one before.
She's a Mexican actress who's been in she was in Baby Driver.
Oh. Oh, was she
And
like the
Alita-
main lead? Was she like the main female lead in that movie?
I don't remember, but she was also in Alita Battle Angel, aka the most bang average film based off of something Japanese related.
If you haven't said already, how well did this movie do?
It did pretty well actually. Let me check. It cost $200 million to make, and it made $760 million, roughly.
Considering it came out last year in a time where Disney was overthrowing the box office, and this is a spin-off of the Fast and Furious franchise, where the latest films have made over the last two have made over $1 billion. Yeah, it did well.
So,
Yeah.
have they confirmed whether or not there will be sequels made to the spin-off franchise?
Yes, they have.
Okay, so what's overall their plan? A trilogy at the moment, or, you know?
Apparently, Johnson said, well, okay, they apparently did get Chris Morgan. Okay, basically, Chris Morgan has been writing the movie since the third movie, and he co-wrote this one, and he's coming back for the next one.
So basically, what we know for sure now is that, you know, there's going to be a second one. No other news then.
Oh, yeah. On the count of one. That's a recurring line. No one tells me what to do. Guys, you really couldn't have picked a better time to be doing your target practice. I'm carrying a prisoner here.
A prisoner who
Who I need alive, by the way.
A prisoner who, you know, could potentially release a deadly virus all within our vicinity. Also, it's interesting though. It feels like we're headed towards the climax, yet I notice we're kind of only.
We're just hitting the halfway point.
Oh my god, I called it!
You're an ass. I mean, I know that's the point, but
Idris Elba seems to do a very good job playing those kinds of people, Shiroi.
I mean, he was in. I mean, he was in. I mean, he's Luther.
the show I like.
Yeah.
Luther and what now?
Luther's a BBC crime drama.
Is he like the main bad guy of that one?
No, he's the protagonist.
Ah.
It's the plot twist is that his full name is Lucifer.
No, he is a bit of a shady guy, though. Like he's kind of a law unto himself kind of thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, at least now we have a good reason for there to be a countdown. Oh boy, imagine if it actually operates in real time regarding this movie.
No, I don't think that's a stage thing.
Well, technically, they do have at least 45 minutes left of movie to operate within. Nope.
Hello.
Hi. The Rock gets just one guy.
This is
They
karma.
must have fight a whole army.
It's karma versus for the.
Oh.
Oh no, it's the Great Khali.
Well, snap.
Nah, Deji, this guy could actually about prop.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
He beat the guy in one move.
In One Punch Man.
See, that's what Batista should have done to the Great Khali. Yeah, you might as well have renamed this movie Dick Measuring.
I know, right?
And yeah, we got another trademark of David Lynch here. Very intense fighting scenes. Okay, how many of you guys have seen Deadpool 2?
I have.
I haven't.
I never got around to seeing that yet.
Yeah. Well, then, and also, yeah. Nope, doesn't work.
Oh.
This really is karma. Say please.
Yeah, it's for the
I've got
elevator.
like 15 other guys I can use. Nope. He's like, come on, I've got all day. You're doing push-ups, are you? Yeah, you do it then. And of course it works with the very last guy.
Clap, clap.
Alright. And
Oh! Were they waiting here this entire time for them
Yes.
to come out? Damn.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
the Death Star. Surprisingly, Disney did not sing.
Well, it's funny because Universal also referenced She-Hulk, because, Universal technically do own the Hulk rights.
Well, the rights to release the movie. Mate, do you know what universe you're in?
I think he's about to find out.
I'm just confused as to why they didn't just extract it right there.
Good question.
Maybe does she not have the expertise?
The doctor's right there.
Huh. Ow.
This isn't really something you push your luck with.
Yep. Okay, welcome to Saw.
I mean, they fed pretty well.
Yeah.
Come on, Doctor.
Ooh.
Hobbs, please, just shut up. You're not helping.
Huh. Don't you see? We're not crazy. It's everyone else that's crazy.
Yeah,
We're not
I'm
a
not
cult,
crazy.
we're a community.
You're crazy.
I mean, seriously, all we want to do is just cleanse the world of the weak. What's so wrong about that?
Because without
This
the
world
weak,
is imperfect.
because without the weak, it'd just be a stagnant world. I mean, yeah, it's like how it's like what Persona 5 Royal says. Without moments of weakness, how do we advance?
True. Well, damn, the villain may actually have a point.
The bullet you shot me with.
Huh. Ooh.
You deserve that
Imagine
one
if they
for
had
that joke.
just died right there.
Wouldn't
All
that-
because of a your
And
mom
this would be the
joke.
darkest Fast and Furious movie by the spin-off or not.
Hobbs killed for a yo mama joke. You know, there's a rule in the Evil Overlord handbook about boasting about how invincible you become, and that kind of setting you up to fail.
Oh, fun fact. The line was supposed to be, I'm the Black James Bond. But Idris Elba refused to say that, so he came up with Black Superman.
Because when being considered to be James Bond, one of the casting members or whoever said he's too street to play James Bond, and everyone lost their minds.
Wow.
Whoa.
Also, apparently, both Statham and Johnson, as well, like what Vin Diesel has in his contract, has it so they can only be hit so many times on screen throughout the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
What an oddly specific thing to put in a contract.
They can only be hit so many times.
Yeah.
Of course the Black Superman won him over. Oh. Uh-huh. Wow, they finally agreed on something. Come on, guys, you were getting along.
You do that's not gonna work.
Oh.
Look at that. Jesus.
Well, okay. Damn.
Yeah, suddenly the timid doctor is now a freaking badass.
That's the thing.
He got his revenge.
Never underestimate someone who you threatened and left alive. Chances are they may want to get some vengeance.
Yeah, shit.
So
while this action scene's going on, you know who was originally considered to be directing this movie?
Who?
Shane Black.
Interesting.
Although they got David Leitch instead.
Huh. I'll admit, this
I mean, that's not a downgrade or anything. Leitch is a good director.
I'll say it. This movie is one of those rare cases where subversion actually does work.
I mean, they're playing the subversion they're playing almost every subversion in the movie.
Like what?
Well, the timid Russian guy all of a sudden having a fucking flamethrower.
Okay. See, now that's a good bout of subversion, one that actually works to the benefit, as opposed to just trying to do it for the sake of proving a point.
See, for me, I read that as it's always the quiet ones, not so much subversion.
Fair enough. enough.
Sorry, I just hate the word subversion because it's...
Oh, trust me, I don't hate...
It's lost its meaning.
Yeah, I don't...
Especially in recent years.
Yeah.
Great! It's subversive. It's literally just Mario with
So anyway, so I haven't mentioned the actor playing the professor. He's played by Eddie Marsan, an English actor who has been in such films as V for Vendetta, Mission Impossible 3, both Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes films.
Yeah, he's that.
Well...
Oh. Okay, so the moral of the story is don't mention the actor's filmography. His character will die.
I mean, I'll admit it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Oh, yep, never forget about the bomb you set.
That should not work.
Thankfully, it's a tough enough car. Oh, snap, drones!
That sums up this whole series, Deji. Shouldn't work, but it does. Wee.
Intercept them. They're on. The
So would you
track?
consider this to be a spy movie?
No. It's way. Okay. I guess action movie in the sense of like, action and whatnot, but these guys are terrible spies, not gonna lie. Like, they blow up so much stuff. That said, I guess we can maybe consider it a spy/action hybrid. What do you think, Shireen Dwibs?
Well, I mean, according to Wikipedia, it's listed as an action thriller.
Yeah.
That definitely feels like, the best
Is Mission
genre.
Impossible about spies?
Yes, that's a spying film. Although it's interesting because one of the co-writers for this movie, Chris Morgan, is Drew Pearce. He also co-wrote Iron Man 3, and he also wrote the story for Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation.
Mhm.
That's the one that Brad Bird made?
No, that was Ghost Protocol.
Okay.
See, it's interesting. They wanted to get Shane Black to direct this movie, directed and co-wrote Iron Man 3. He didn't come back, but they had the other guy who wrote Iron Man 3.
Huh.
I wonder if this is one of the bits they filmed in Yorkshire.
I wonder.
Yeah, I swear, Yorkshire seems to be the most ignored part of Britain to anyone outside of it.
Why is that?
I've never really seen any, say, American shows use
Oh,
Yorkshire or
snap.
something.
What a wonderful hat trick toss.
I almost got it.
Failure!
No, don't you mean wax? Wait, wax? Nope, not the time or the place.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta say, it's interesting, in the Japanese version, there's failure and lose.
Mhm. Oh dear. He'll find a way.
Wee.
Oh snap.
You can both punch him, Jesus.
Yeah. Trust me, there's probably plenty of him to go around for both of you. Ooh. Yeah, like that.
Ow.
So much property damage.
This is ridiculous.
That's why I like this franchise.
That's why
Stuff like
I'm
this.
here. That's why I'm here.
Exactly.
It's so ridiculous that even Michael Bay will say, that's BS.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's another thing, though. Half the
Oh.
time, Michael Bay ridiculous is just kind of.
Michael Bay's
Now,
got
that's someone we know likes explosions at least.
Wow, they actually escaped with their lives. That was okay. I'm not amazed that they escaped their lives from the buildings collapsing and whatnot. I'm amazed that they escaped from Idris Elba. Like seriously, that man is determined as all fudge. Oh.
Yeah, at least remember the quote, mate.
It's always family.
Although,
Yeah.
interesting thing, you know how Jason Statham's... Sorry. You know how he's normally associated with playing, London gangstery types?
Mm-hmm.
He's from Derby.
Where's Darby?
Well, nowhere near London for a start.
Go figure.
It's in the Midlands. Oh. Alright, off we go to
Ah.
Samoa.
I see. Are we going to look into some family roots, eh, Dwayne?
Jover, I'm not from it. Oh. I get it.
Not you, Dwayne.
That character is
See,
basically...
Kevin Hart managed to get them the flights.
I guess he really did end up.
Yep. Just don't drop your phone in the toilet.
That would suck.
I know.
Speaking from experience, sir.
Yeah. That's all I'll say about that.
That sucks.
And God forbid the toilet suck it down.
Yeah. I like Kevin Hart when he's... Yeah.
Have you seen that movie with Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson? Okay, there's a
Central
lot.
Intelligence.
Yes.
No, I haven't seen it, no.
I saw it. It's actually a really, really good one that combines, of all things, high school drama with action and thriller stuff.
Okay, so let's see how much of a good family reunion.
So, what are we on? The set of live-action Moana?
That
Jogo.
movie is fine. Leave it alone.
Oh, no,
Also-
sure.
What
Don't
movie?
worry. Moana. Don't worry, Sheree. I like that movie, too. What? Does a lot of your family hate it?
Oh!
No,
Hey guys,
it's
look,
a
it's,
very
it's,
well-liked
the, it's the
movie.
Fire Lord, Roman Reigns, and his family.
I was about to
Lord.
say we don't need a live-action remake
Yeah,
of
Cliff,
Moana.
Cliff Curtis, aka the guy who played the Fire Lord last Airbender movie.
Is he the one that just punched him?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the Fire Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least he still has a career after that movie.
Yeah. Better than Nicola Peltz.
Who?
The girl who got the role of Katara because her father was one of the producers.
So, and also Roman Reigns is in this movie. Okay, his real name is Joe Anawai. I don't know how you pronounce that last bit. Sorry.
Aww.
Around this time, I think he was. Wasn't it around this time he was suffering from leukemia? Right?
I believe so.
Hmm.
When did he come back?
I don't know.
Because
Let me.
he was gone for like 9 months, right?
Okay. Okay. It was in October of 2018 that he announced he had to leave to battle his leukemia, and he came back later on in February.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was having it while they were filming.
Jeez.
Okay, I'll admit I'm not exactly well versed in the culture of
in the Samoan culture.
yeah. And yeah, so yeah. Basically, I love Moana, but that's not going to teach you everything.
Uso is the Samoan word for brother.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I know where the Usos got.
Wait, oh my god, they're the Uso bros. So the
Yeah.
brothers.
Yes.
Oh, Deji, is it any worse than DC Comics?
Yes, it is. Look, nothing will ever anger me more than finding out that Lord Zed's name is basically Lord Z, because Zed is how you say it in Canada and the UK.
Ooh, that looks
wow.
painful.
Aye.
It is.
I think the soundtrack is trying to tell me something.
Too late for forgiveness, eh?
Oh my god, I think this song was used in one of the Assassin's Creed trailers.
Got better than a Kanye song. It didn't fit. It's not a jab at Kanye. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. Man, Ubisoft have really been going down the tubes.
Okay, it's a bit interesting. Roman Reigns doesn't really talk in this movie.
Yeah, because if he did talk, his dialogue would be worse than what the writers would be feeding him.
What, is he like cursed with that?
Well, he does
Okay,
have a
so-
few good lines here and there.
Yeah, he got good lines when he came back. The problem was back then people hated him, and that's only because at WWE we're forcing him to be the next big thing instead of making it feel natural. Oh, like how they do with The Rock and Stone Cold. They was just like, we need it now. Also, they suck at writing good guys because their dialogue makes them feel like goody two shoes, and it's like it doesn't work because
They're very good at writing villains.
Yeah. I mean, they got Drew McIntyre is probably the one face that is good.
About Keith Lee in NXT.
Oh yeah, because he's basically the Beast from X-Men.
So, guys, it looks like we found out what was in Samoa after all.
Dwebs, we need to start a wrestling podcast.
Totally.
Unfortunately, Deji, I don't have used to watch AEW, so
They post their episodes on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, they do.
not round here. They don't.
YouTube dubs.
It's only for the
Unless it's
Americans.
blocked in the UK.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, use ExpressVPN.
Oh. Lord knows
Yeah,
it's getting
so it's a pain in the
advertised to
arse.
high
Yes,
heaven.
legally buy a VPN.
So yeah, the weapons aren't exactly.
Ooh.
America, take notes.
Wonder who plays this.
That's
The
not
mother?
that's not Dwayne Johnson's actual mother, is it?
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
You know, I gotta say, the sequel to Moana looks pretty interesting.
Laurie Pellenis Tweezano.
So it's old school versus new school.
No, she hasn't done that much in any really. This is in Hawaii 5-0.
Actually, yeah, this whole sequence does feel like an opening to Hawaii 5-0.
All we need now is the theme tune. I mean, it's a shame you don't have Brian Tyler doing the key. Instead, the composer is Tyler Bates, David Leitch's go-to guy.
The island will provide.
So yeah, imagine this for a movie. Hey guys, you know what we should do? Get The Rock and Jason Statham together, and they can team up with the Fire Lord and Roman Reigns against evil Idris Elba.
Yeah. So, yeah. Interesting casting choice of Clifford Curtis.
But he's a good actor. It's just,
Yeah, he has had amazingly bad luck with movies. There was Last Airbender, and then there was 1,000 Words. Ugh.
damn.
So which one's Roman Reigns?
He's not on screen now. I don't think.
We'll point to that when you see him.
Alright.
3D printing. The
That's
guy
him.
in the middle there.
With the
Oh,
vest.
I see.
Yeah.
Because he's The Rock's cousin? Or close family friend?
He's related.
Okay. Is he related to the Usos?
I don't know. I'll have to look up one.
I know that The Rock... no, but he is close with Tamina.
Well, I mean, they're both Rikishi's sons.
So I wonder... Oh.
Rikishi from WWE.
Yeah, who's his kids?
Rikishi's, the
Yes.
Usos.
Okay.
Good to have a nice drink before we fight for our lives.
Yeah. Roman Reigns is a cousin of Usos.
Okay, so they all are related.
Yeah.
Which is why they keep Nia Jax. What?
That's an interesting thing. A lot of Samoans in WWE are actually very good wrestlers. The only two I can think of that aren't very good are that guy who was in Legacy for about a minute
Hmm.
and Nia Jax, but I'm not going to get into that.
I like Samoa Joe.
Well, yeah, I mean, Samoa Joe hasn't been able to wrestle.
Is there a reason for that, or?
Well, he keeps having a lot of injuries.
Ouch. Insert wrestling trivia from me.
Or ouch.
Well, they do seem to be setting him back to return with that.
Yeah, it's just right now he's being a commentator
and he's good at it. He's like CM Punk.
Huh.
I just hope it does the bit where
Oh,
I mean, you could argue about whether about how WWE handled CM Punk's departure all your life, but Punk is kind of a dick.
so what a shock. Of course the two kissed. Deckard's not gonna like that.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's a good job he's not there.
He's gonna find out, I think.
Oh god.
You kissed my sister?
Oh snap. Warned
All
ya.
right, let's see if this works.
Wow, jammed right in through there.
Everyone's just getting ripped apart this movie.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's excruciatingly painful, but it's working.
And shit, they arrived.
All right, Uso bros.
Jovi, you just said bros.
Yeah, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, I was more of a bigger fan of the New Day anyway.
Is this supposed to be some meta commentary for The Rock apologizing about leaving wrestling for filming?
No.
I mean, they already did that storyline earlier in the last decade.
Really? What movie was that?
No, what a movie.
Oh, wait. So he actually had a wrestling storyline where he apologized for leaving the ring for the
Well,
filming
no,
career?
I mean, John Cena's motivation for going against The Rock was that he felt that The Rock was he felt he abandoned the wrestling thing, although Cena would eventually have a storyline similar to that a few years later with Roman Reigns,
Huh.
and Roman Reigns and there was a bit where John Cena wasn't at a Raw one time, and Roman Reigns pointed out the hypocrisy.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the only Shield member that's currently in WWE is Seth Rollins.
Huh.
And he's got an interesting on-screen personality now.
The Monday Night Messiah.
Yeah, basically, Joe, Seth Rollins in WWE now is Evil Jesus.
Go figure.
I mean, better that than being a mini Triple H.
Huh.
Oh. Wow, it really is like a pyro and everything.
Interesting alarm
Oh man,
system.
it's Edge's entrance theme.
Yeah, you think you know me?
Oh, wow. Warrior garb and everything. This really
Yep.
is the sequel to Moana.
Nah, he's still not buff enough for that, Joe.
Also, nowhere near enough tattoos.
Have you seen him back in the day compared to now? He is jacked.
Yeah, I mean, how old is he now?
In his 40s?
He's he's 48, so he's nearly 50.
And he's the head of the XFL. He bought it from Vince McMahon for $12 million.
Now that is a funny joke.
What language are they speaking again?
Samoan.
No, I thought there was a different one for that.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Samoan they are. Have you got subtitles on your copies, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
Yeah, you disable
They
their
were
weapon,
able to do all
and you
this.
blow up their cars.
It's just amazing how they were able to plan all of this.
Yep.
I know, right?
Okay.
You ever saw the movie Wanted?
No.
That had Angelina Jolie.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Yeah, in a straight hand-to-hand fight, it's clear to see who the winners are.
We just need Jim Ross on commentary.
Of course.
Not current day. James.
Why?
Oh.
I've listened to some of his AEW commentary. He's done better.
Yeah, it's like he's in his 60s.
Well, Tony Schiavone's around a similar age, and he's better.
I prefer Taz.
I mean, Taz has had a lot of experience talking anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow, he literally chucked a motorcycle at them. Oh god, is she still having that stuff extracted from her at the moment?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Oh, great. Better be careful not to wreck the machine.
Do you mind? I'm having an operation.
Oh.
Ugh.
I suppose this is a distraction from the pain, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, whacking the shit out of us.
Causing other people pain. And yet still working.
I sure would be a
Don't
shame
worry,
if
we're
something
good.
bad were to happen to that machine.
Don't jinx it.
There's a good amount of this movie left, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many hits do the Rock and Statham have left in their claws?
That wasn't a spear though, but close enough.
There you are, Rowan. You get the best moment you have on screen with your cousin.
Until WrestleMania, anyway.
Oh, is Dwayne coming back for WrestleMania?
The plan is for them to have a WrestleMania match.
Interesting.
Although at this point, they're probably just gonna wait until the pandemic passes over.
Yeah, yeah, because a lot of things have happened.
Yeah, and some wrestlers have handled it a lot better.
Yes.
Oh boy.
In fact, that's one thing I've noticed. Whenever WWE do something iffy, AEW take the piss out of them, but then they end up doing it far worse later on.
Chris Jericho.
I love how Hobbs had time to put on his shirt again and all that.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta put my shirt on here.
And his pants.
Apparently his pants...
And shoes.
Apparently those were... Okay, yeah, the shoes I don't get. Maybe he just spawned them. Whoop! Let's take you for a ride.
It's hard to believe all this is being done in camera.
Well, that's just the magic of drone technology these days.
Wait, really? Drones? Okay.
Oh yeah. Have you seen the behind-the-scenes filming of Sonic the Hedgehog? They actually use drones for filming a lot of those overhead scenes.
Huh.
I mean, they're a lot more accessible now, so
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, it makes sense.
Technology has come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, we're already using drones for mailing in packages. Might as well use them for filming.
Oh, and by the way, you know the
Have a day off.
You know that voice that's been talking to Idris Elba throughout the movie?
Yes.
He's voiced by a heavily voice-modified Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
But that's mainly just so when another film comes, the director, they can recast it.
So it's like with Moriarty in like the first Sherlock Holmes film compared to, him later
Yeah.
being played by that guy from Resident Evil 2.
Oh, like when they like in the first movie, he was played by a different actor,
Yeah.
but when it came to TV airings, they redubbed him with the actor from the second movie.
Oh, they did? Jared Harris?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's like remember Joe, but the first one he was played by someone else.
Oh, I know. But I didn't know that they redubbed him in, I guess, TV showings.
Yeah, with Jared Harris.
Because,
And that isn't the first time Ryan Reynolds has played two characters in one.
Hmm.
Remember in Deadpool 2, he voiced Juggernaut.
True, yeah.
I guess because he was making a lot of movies.
Well, he did
decided
play
he had
Tim's dad and Detective Pikachu, so
Yeah.
hey, they do put that's how they list it in the credits. Harry, Detective Pikachu.
I guess Ryan Reynolds. I guess studios must love making Ryan Reynolds.
Oh
work
my
twice as hard
God.
for his paycheck.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
They are literally... Wait. Seriously? He got double the
Yes.
pay for that?
Yeah.
Talk about getting to
I
laugh
know,
all...
that's how I feel about all this, dude.
This is so insane.
What? This? What? This or the double paycheck?
This.
All of this.
This is beautiful.
As
Wait.
was said earlier, though, this is pretty much why
Oh,
we're here.
and of course they have their own take on the nitrous oxide.
See, definitely a racing movie. Okay, I gotta say that this is the first movie I've seen where there's been in this series where there's been absolutely, well, so far at least, there's been no car racing, in terms of just being purely a race at all.
True. That is a good point. For as
But
insane...
there have been car chases.
Yeah. Dwimps has a point, though. For as insane as Fast and Furious has gotten, lately they've always made sure to at least have, one street race or so to remember the series' roots.
I mean, this is a spin-off, so I guess they have more leeway.
Did the video game get delayed, or...
Oh,
Is that-
No, it's
already
been
came
released.
out.
the video game came out, and oh boy, apparently it's,
Not very good from what I've heard.
Oh, because I hadn't heard anything about it since, the initial trailer.
at the Game Awards. Remember, that was the big finale for the Game Awards, and from what I've heard, the game sucks. What's the general consensus, Dej?
Yeah, apparently it's too bad.
Dang. Seriously, you'd think that they would have at least been able to make it work, like...
And it's done by the same company that did Project Cars too.
So shouldn't that have been like a slam dunk, or was Project Cars bad?
Damn.
Apparently Project Cars is good.
So what went wrong?
Yes.
Oh, everything went wrong.
Where do we start?
And
Speaking
here's
of,
the most BS part ever.
Well,
Okay.
come on.
come on, Deji. Look at those muscles.
I mean, and come on,
No.
this. Remember, the guy is Hercules after all.
Oh yeah, he did play Hercules. I forgot.
And a demigod, remember? Well, actually, technically both are gods, huh? Never.
No, he played another god, and
Yeah.
he played the Scorpion King.
Ugh.
What was that from?
I mean, that was one of his. The Mummy
Well,
2
there was the
one
Mummy
of his
Returns,
first- Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in
And
the
then there
Mummy
was-
Returns.
and then there was the spin-off a year later called The Scorpion King.
Oh snap!
We're okay.
Oh, hey! All of a sudden, it's storming. All of a sudden. So we went from it being daytime from nighttime to now a thunderstorm. God, I see. God was very considerate in how dramatic he wanted the scenes to be. Oh my God! Please tell me the machine is still intact. Thank Lord.
Yeah.
That machine is the real MVP for managing to withstand all that damage. Well, yeah, we got about enough time for one final fight to the finish. That's what they all say. Oh,
Ooh, snap.
really?
Now his eyes are glowing like.
That's always a sign that he means business. Unfortunately, when his eyes
Interested
glow...
not interested not filming Star Trek Beyond.
And trust me, we know that you really gave like 120% to that role.
Was that movie good?
Yeah.
It was good, but it didn't make money, so... Yeah.
Is that the third one or?
Third one,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
It's-
I mean, it was a better. I think it was a better. I mean, I don't mind Search for Spock, but I think Star Trek 3-2 is better than Star Trek 3-1. If you catch
And
me.
now the camera work completely changed to that motion
Oh.
blur, semi-motion blur thing.
Huh. Also, Dwibs, no kidding, Star Trek 3-2 is better than Star Trek 3-1. Like, Star Trek 3-1 is considered the best of the odd-numbered original Star Trek movies, but it still has problems. Yes, we have to defeat him with the power of teamwork, because we're Sonic heroes!
Look at how Shaw's entire personality changed. We gotta work together.
Well, I mean, there's bigger priorities.
I know, but it's like, imagine if they had done this first.
So, I guess basically the company who created this software didn't consider the power of teamwork.
Yeah,
Oopsie.
that's his weakness. Teamwork.
I guess Sonic was always right. You know,
It's good job he's not fighting plankton.
it's kind of fitting considering how Sonic did quote Fast and Furious in his own movies, so...
I mean, it was done by... Wasn't it done by our director of Fast and Furious or no?
I forget.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I believe this was the first movie in the Fast and Furious series to have no involvement from original film,
Huh.
because Moritz, the guy who ran original, apparently was fired.
Oh! That has got to hurt.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
2, 1.
1.
Just imagine if he had walked, took a side step.
I know,
And
right?
he was like, "Well, so what was punch?"
Oh, bollocks bang. Ha!
F5!
Suplex!
Suplex City! Suplex City!
Wait, but isn't your brother, isn't he...
Maybe another brother?
Wait, what?
I mean, it's not. Well, don't worry, Joe. It's not going to be. It's not going to be Last of Us Part 2. He's still getting his comeuppance.
Oh, I know that, but like, bit surprising
Funny,
there.
because this is also happening in the rain by the ocean.
Oh, wow. This game really was perfect, wasn't it?
I surrender.
Oh, of course, they're gonna kill him. You have outlived your usefulness. Oh, snap! He's crying.
And down he goes.
Convenient that he was on a cliff to fall into.
He's still dead anyway, even before falling.
What? Of course it will. So, first we get a recurring villain for the main Fast and Furious franchise, and now we've got a main recurring villain for this franchise. That said, though, thank goodness...
I'm speculating that it's actually Hobbs's father, because he does say we have history.
His father, you mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember they did say that he arrested his father.
Oh my god, they literally mentioned... Wait, what? Oh.
Remember, guys, these are special credits.
Come again?
Also, don't exit the movie yet.
Yeah.
Right, I figure. I mean, that's way too abrupt even for a Fast and Furious movie.
Oh, you've already had a sequel hook, so...
We're getting mid and post credit scenes.
Alright.
Oh, and look at that.
Oh, I recognize that name, Christopher House.
And look at that.
He's an accomplished editor who's worked quite a lot on films by Paul Greengrass, the Bourne movies and all that. But he also tried to be a writer for Jason Bourne.
I don't remember much of those movies.
The Bourne Legacy and Jason Bourne. No, they're not good.
Oh.
Oh, how nice.
It's your grandmother. You finally get to meet her.
When I was watching this, I thought they were gonna kill. The dad.
Oh god.
Why?
Yeah. That would have been such an...
Because the dad always dies in the reconciliation type plots.
The dad?
I think Last of Us has really done a number.
I was thinking that before I saw it.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. I had a shave recently.
Again, timing! Right, so it's like the virus from The Rock. A movie which did not have Dwayne Johnson in it, surprisingly.
Was he still with
Oh.
WWE?
Listening to a mirror. Oh.
Ryan's a very emotional person.
Yes.
Oh, can you believe that?
This came out a few months after the
Yeah, that's pretty much the ending of it.
Ryan, there's a lot of incest throughout that show.
all right, you guys go on with your final.
Wait, didn't you say there's a post-credit scene?
Yes, I think.
I mean,
there
we
is.
can still give
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we'll be here for a few minutes anyway.
Sure, you want to go first?
Sure. This was probably one of the more, if not the most fun movie in this series. It's very, very ridiculous and actually really funny considering some of these movies started to tone down the humor a little bit.
Yeah.
But like buddy cop stories tend to have this kind of thing going for them though, and it was ridiculous. It was really funny, and also it was still able to be serious when it needed to be. So it didn't feel like the tone was completely being shifted. It's a really good movie, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the sequels for this one.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say for this one, really.
Alright, then I guess I'll go next. Yeah, this was just pure fun and enjoyment. Like, again, it definitely won me over, though. I'm interested to see where it goes next year. I think one thing I really appreciate this movie for was the way it handled the cameos here. Like, again, it didn't try to hype up the cameos or whatnot. It actually worked well with them. Oh, here we go.
Aw.
So will there be another post-credit scene after these credits? There won't be?
Oh wait, actually there is, but it's like it doesn't matter.
I'll leave the video playing anyway. Just in
Okay,
case.
the MCU has trained me well. Anyway, where was I? Again, I think what I really appreciate is how they worked with, the guest cameos here. Like, a lot of movies like to overhype stuff with saying, oh my god, this actor is in, even though he's in for like 10 or 5 minutes, but it's totally gonna make the movie great. Like, honestly, this movie showed how, sometimes having the cameo that you don't expect just all of a sudden pop up can actually work better than just advertising the heck out of it. It's very effective for the movie here and there. The humor and wit are so on point here and there. Only thing weird is that they're suggesting that Owen Shaw's dead, even though Fast and Furious 8 showed him to be alive and well. So, unless Deckard Shaw has another brother, Maybe he was saying that so that, Owen wouldn't be tracked down or whatnot. Dibs? Dibs?
Alright, so...
Well, whatever, but yeah. Overall, this movie was definitely a great delight from start to finish here. The action...
Yes,
The action was definitely well crafted. Even if it may have you asking how the hell did you survive that, the action's still great here and there. And Idris Elba is quite a fascinating villain. He's something that we have surprisingly not seen before in this franchise here and there. A literal superhuman being. That said, though, it's interesting also how we sort of start this movie in London, from Shaw's point, of course, to ending it overall in Samoa from Hobbs's point. Nice bit of symbolism there, showing how they're from two sides of the track and whatnot. Or in the case, as some posters show, two sides of the road. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm looking forward to the sequel. Job well done. Alright, who's next?
Well, I'm back, but who's gone already?
Shiroy and me. So, Dej, do you want to go next?
There you go next, Deji.
Alright. I really enjoyed it. I saw it in theaters the day it came out, and I had a blast. No, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it that as much. I was like, I thought I was going to have a good time. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
It was probably my top 2 movies that came out last year. Or top 3.
I definitely get...
God.
I definitely get what you mean. Like, I sort of went in expecting it to be, good, sort of like, oh, I'll see it for the sake of it being a spin-off of this property I really love, but no, honestly, I'd say it's on equal footing with the main franchise. It could possibly even over-encompass it if they keep up the good work with these. Back to you, Dej.
It's good. The characters are all fun. I like the new characters. Idris did a great job as an antagonist. The humor is really on point and doesn't feel condescending or annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It just the humor feels natural.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't a joke that I was annoyed with or anything like that. Overall, good movie. I strongly recommend it.
I guess.
Hopefully, it will continue being good.
Yeah. Also, we do apologize if you were somebody who had not yet seen the ending of Game of Thrones and didn't want to be spoiled.
Honestly,
Jova,
the internet screamed about it so much.
I don't. Well, here's the thing, Jova. I don't watch Game of. So I was assuming that Reynolds was just making a joke.
Well, okay.
Yeah, carry on, Deji.
The funny thing is that
I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to talk about Game of Thrones anymore.
No, we really
no,
don't.
After the entire season.
I know, like, that's the thing. Like, okay, if that was meant to be a joke, well, they ended up calling it, amazingly.
Or maybe
they
it was filmed. Maybe they recorded that scene after the after Universal execs saw the ending and had basically Ryan Reynolds just take the piss out of it, because remember, Game of Thrones is made by HBO, a rival of
Yeah.
First of all, the book is called A Song of Fire and Ice.
Yeah, I enjoy this movie a lot. It's not one of my favorites in the series, but overall I do enjoy the reasons you guys have mentioned. The humor is very on point. That's the best part of this movie. The movie itself is, well, it's extremely over the top. That's what you come to expect from these films. They pretty much turned into they're like comic book movies, except they don't have a comic book to adapt from, so they just go nuts.
Pretty much.
I enjoy Idris Elba as the villain. It's interesting because I rarely see him play those.
Wait, really? He's been playing quite a few villains lately.
I haven't seen that many. Oh, okay, Joe, but I haven't seen Cats for obvious reasons.
I know,
You don't
right?
need to. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Dad.
He actually
also-
values his sanity.
Also, I'm surprised you didn't pick Cats as your film pick.
She actually has
I'll-
good taste.
I'll get to it eventually, but I'm gonna pick a good movie next time, I think.
Well, sure. You already did pick a good movie, 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah. The live action version.
Yeah,
That's-
look.
Also,
Glenn
the
Close alone
action-
makes those movies worth it.
Also, the action is very well done. I don't really remember the music that much, to be honest. But overall, I really enjoy this movie quite a bit. Also, stick around as the end credits.
In fact, I believe we ended our final thoughts right in time for it in a bit.
I think. Oh,
That's not so bad.
oh, bless him. Well, what is it?
Okay, that is so a Deadpool line.
He's just done with his shit.
Wow, okay, that was an interesting movie. See you next time for Deadpool meets Hobbs and Shaw.
See ya.
Okay, well, in real life, we'll see
See ya.
Blue be next year.